Charlotte Williams plays that video over and over of her son, Jawan.
It hurt. I thought watching it because I needed to hear it, but knowing that I'm never going to hear it again, it hurt so bad.
Monday afternoon, her world stopped.
It's the worst time of my life because I had dreams.
Charlotte says Jawan, who they called Junior, was at their Minneapolis home while she was at work for the day. She told me she left Junior that day with a babysitter.
So for him to get a hold of a gun, how? He thought it was a toy. He thought it was a toy. He thought it was a toy. My baby accidentally shot himself in the head. I don't even know how it got to my house. I don't even know how it got to my house. I don't allow that. Me being a mother alone with 3 children, I don't allow weapons in my house. I couldn't be there and knowing his last words was mommy. Knowing my baby's last words was mommy.
Charlotte holds tight to Junior's favorite superhero jacket.
He didn't care if it was 80 degrees outside. He was going to wear it.
Along with that video
Hi, Ma, I love you.
of her smiling boy. As she
Jawan's story is a difficult one to tell because in a brief moment, his young life was ended, all because of a devastating mistake or lack of judgment. On October 21st, 2024, in Minneapolis, 3-year-old Jawan Robinson Jr. was at home with a family friend, 31-year-old Elliot Staples III, who was babysitting him that day. Apparently, Elliot was legally carrying a firearm in a holster on his hip. Now, why he needed that on him while in the house babysitting a 3-year-old, I don't know. But at some point, he needed to go to the restroom. And before doing so, he removed the firearm and placed it on the center of the kitchen island because he thought that was somewhere that little Jawan couldn't reach. Elliot later told police that he normally stores his firearm on the top of the refrigerator, out of reach of Jawan, but that on this day, he was rushing and didn't do it. Moments later, while he was still in the bathroom, he heard a gunshot. And when he ran back into the kitchen, he found Jawan bleeding from a wound to the head. Emergency responders rushed Jawan to the hospital, but despite their efforts, he succumbed to his injuries. Jawan's mother, Charlotte Williams, was at work at the time when she received the news no parent should ever have to hear. Later, she spoke publicly through tears and anger and questioned how a firearm could have ever been accessible to her child, and said that Jawan thought the gun was a toy, not knowing the danger or consequences of trying to touch it or play with it. Elliot was charged and later pled guilty to second-degree manslaughter. In Minnesota, a second-degree manslaughter charge involves causing someone's death through culpable negligence, reckless actions with dangerous devices or animals, or specific child endangerment without intent to kill. It's punishable by up to 10 years in prison and a $20,000 fine. In sentencing, the judge ordered Elliot to serve only 180 days in jail, beginning March 3rd. He was also placed on 5 years of probation and ordered to pay approximately $7,500 in restitution to Jawan's family. The judge also issued a separate 4-year prison sentence that was stayed, meaning it will only be enforced if Elliot violates his probation. I don't know if the overall results were satisfactory to Jawan's family or not, but at the end of the day, a little boy is gone and a family is permanently changed. A moment of carelessness caused irreversible, life-altering results. So stories like this lead to painful but necessary discussions about firearm safety and the fact that an adult's carelessness or lapse in judgment can have a lasting effect on the life of a young child. So if you are a gun owner, please think twice before leaving your firearm anywhere near naturally curious little children.